Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel for another opening reaction. So, before we do that, I do want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart, all of the comments you keep leaving about different openings and endings you want me to do. I do have a very crude list written down. I will at some point move it onto an Excel worksheet, but for now it's all written down by hand, all here. I'm too lazy to put it on Excel, to be honest. So here, as we can see, opening's done. I need to do some more endings. Yeah, definitely need to do more endings. And as you can see, every single one that you let me know that you'd like, I write it down on here, and then hopefully I'll get around to doing it. Okay, guys? So keep sending those requests in. I am not forgetting them. They're all getting written down, and I will get around to doing all of them. Okay? So today, I think this was one of the first ones that was requested, and that is Boruto. And again, I know absolutely nothing because I am a non-anime fan. Well, I'm an anime fan now, but I've only been an anime fan for 6 weeks. 7 weeks. Not very long. So, without further ado, guys, before we start, can you just drop a like if you like this video? You know, subscribe to the channel because there are daily reactions, daily openings or endings. And please, you know, drop a comment below on any openings or endings that you would like me to react to, and I'll be sure to get around to doing it. Anyway, to the video, guys. Oh, okay. Oh, the first impression I'm getting from this is very colourful. And it's got a nice tune. It seems very similar to My Hero Academia. It's nice though, I like it. Alright, try and figure out what it's about. Try not to get distracted by the good music. Alright, so it's about a boy. What's that? Like some kind of whiskers on his face? Oh, I like that. Like the main characters are fully coloured and then the others are not. They kind of look like anal plugs. Alright. Falling down. Alright. Oh, okay. So, has he got some kind of superpower that he can not die from falling high? Okay. Alright, so you got a smart person. Oh, this guy looks like the villain. It looks like the villain. Look at the way he just walked in. Oh, I like the colours here. And I like the way they're running. Very anime-like. Alright. Oh, that's pretty sweet at the end where he comes in with the fist. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. That was it's the first one, and you've really got to be impressive with your first one, That's the one that draws you in. And to me, the music was fantastic. I liked all the visuals, the different colours. It was so colourful, which to me tells me this is a happy series. So maybe characters don't die; they'll survive. I don't know. But no, I really enjoyed that. I don't get what's with the things that look like whiskers on his face there. Maybe that needs to be explained to me. So if that am I way off base there? Let me know in the comments, guys. So let's go to number 2. Can't be as colourful as that one, surely. Ooh. We're on the beach now. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's like he did like this and then he made like copies of himself. Okay, so this kid has some kind of ability then. And he likes to jump out from high heights. Reminds me of the Jackson 5. Okay, introduction to all of the different characters. I like that. Each one's getting their own screen with their own colour. Maybe these are the colours we'd associate with them during the series. This does feel like the Jackson 5 a little bit. But it's very catchy, very upbeat, very happy. Is that him in the future? Wow, Stretch Armstrong. Evil? We haven't seen the traditional smoking guy yet. Or the traditional hot girl. I was going to say hot guy then. Maybe there are hot guys. Okay. So looking at this is the end. This seems like the principal cast, as it were. So it seems like it's a small cast of characters. You know, for example, Attack on Titan, which we're currently doing the series of. There's just so many characters. And with JoJo, the characters keep dying. So it'd be interesting to see if the same characters stay with this forever, because this one to me appears is more directed towards children. But again, no idea. But I enjoyed the music. That was just so catchy. It reminded me of the Jackson 5. But I don't know what it's called. I'm terrible with music. With names, with anything that I have to use my memory for. But all in all, I really enjoyed that. That put me in a happy mood. I was already happy. Oh, this one's already darker. He's flying through the air. They're flying through the air. I mean, I don't know if that's just because of the animation. Oh. And it's just different from the others. The others were very upbeat, very happy. And this one seems a bit slower, a bit more dramatic. With the drums. Oh, it's all in the game. Not the name of the chorus. It's all in the game. They're fighting with knives, so it's not really a game. Oh, evil, black. Black smoke is evil. Everybody knows that. Okay. So, I really am curious as to what these things on the face are. They're singing in English as well. Wow, that one was very different to the first two. That one's slower, but with the drums, and it felt I wouldn't say darker, but it felt like it was more intense. Oh, and I definitely like that one. I mean, I like those kind of openings more than the happy, upbeaty ones. But, so far we've had 3 great openings with 3 sets of visuals. I literally have no idea what the story's about, which, in a way, that's what an opening should do. It should give you just enough to make you want to watch it, but not give anything away. No spoilers. And, I haven't figured any spoilers out from this so far, so unless I have and I don't know about it. Anyway, next one. Uh-oh, what happened to him? What happened here? He was frozen? Maybe that's like the... oh my god. That's a big-ass monster. So maybe it's like the after effects of the last season? Like the season finale or something? Ah, there's the hot chick. And he disappeared. Okay, so here we're seeing them as like really young children. So I wonder if something maybe happened in the past and that's what it's being focused on. I really am curious. Oh man, that's really good. Someone please let me know in the comments what those things are for. What the little stripes are. Okay, so it seems like this is the big bad. But Black's evil. Did this guy look like he was the villain in the last one? Well, I don't know if that's a spoiler in the fact that they defeated the enemy, or maybe that's just the after effects of the last series. I hope so, because if it's just told us that that's what they've done and they've spoiled it, then boom, you're done. Next one. Yeah, so that one was a lot. There seemed to be a lot more detail in that one. They seem to be fighting some kind of ice monster. So either, in my opinion, either that's like a hangover from the last series, the series before, like a cliffhanger or something, and then it's moved on to this, or they just spoiled the series. But I very much doubt that because with the animes I've seen, there hasn't really been any spoilers so far. So I very much doubt that that was a spoiler. But the music music was very good, very upbeat, very happy, very openy. Not slow and melancholic like the endings tend to be. No, this was very boom, boom in your face. Like, I liked it. I mean, there's three words. I liked it, and I literally cannot not say those about any of these, any openings or any endings I've done so far. Maybe one day we will find one. Already fast. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this one's a lot faster. This one's got a bit of a tempo to it. It's got more urgency. Okay, we're going through the training. Okay. So maybe this season has someone from the past as the main villain. I like how they seem to have all grown up as well. From the first season when they looked a lot younger. These are all the protagonists, I suppose. Do we get to see a villain? Ah, I wonder what this bandana is. I just really noticed this. I probably should have noticed it earlier. This bandana on their heads with this like logo. Oh, there we go. We seem to be transported to another world, another land. Oh my god, this is so good. Oh, I can see myself singing that when I'm watching this. Oh yeah, and that's what you want. Oh wow, okay. So we saw him with the bandana as a young person, and then we saw him without it, and they were older. So maybe this is like a series of discovery and growth. Oh wow. Again, I can't say those words. Didn't like it because I did. The music again spot on. There was a lot more urgency to that one, and then we saw in the end like how fast they were going. They needed to take out the enemy, the whatever it was, whoever they were fighting. But that one seemed to be like a story of development as well because there was a lot of transitions between young characters and then old characters. So maybe this one is set in the future, but looking back on the past. I don't know. Let me know. Anyway, next one, number 6. Ah, okay. So this one seems to be quite a popular choice to have at least once. I think all of the openings I've seen so far, the majority of them have had at least one opening, which is like this style, this visual style. Okay, no, it's not. It's gone back to normal. I don't know. To me, this one seems more like an ending. It's very slow, going through the main character doing different things. Okay, we changed back to this theme now then, where the characters are just very 2D like. Was that guy able to shoot snakes? Man, that'd be awesome. Oh, this guy's the big bad with his with his 19th century mustache, English gentleman style. Ah, all right. Okay. If I'm being honest, I think that was probably my least favorite, and this is where everyone says, "No, no, number 6 is my favorite." I just, to me, that one felt more like an ending. That one felt more appropriate for the end of an episode, not the start. But that's just my opinion. It was a bit slow. It was focused on the main character most of the time, and I don't know. It just to me felt like an ending. It didn't feel like an opening. So if I had to say which one isn't my favorite, I would go for this one. But it's not that I didn't like it. I just don't. I don't think it was appropriate in the sense I thought it was more of an ending. All right, number 7. Don't hate me. All right. Dun, 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 dun. I can see myself doing that at the start of this. Well, that's a bit of a shitstorm, isn't it? It seems like he's destroyed the world. Oh yeah, again, now look at the dark colours that we have here. Purple, red, dark green. It seems like some sort of catastrophe has happened. And the crows as well. Something happened. It's very dark. And the music actually covers that. Because it's not very upbeat. Yeah, I mean, this just feels very dark, this series. Something bad happens in this series. Especially with this dude who's got the number 4 on his face. Maybe it's like some sort of secret organization that want to do world domination or something. That's normally their beat, isn't it? He looks older there. Wow, that's a pretty big explosion. I hope he didn't kill everyone. Oh, that was pretty cool. The way that it was destroyed and it all fell into place. That was pretty cool. It all fell into place and I had the faces of the main characters. That was pretty neat. I enjoyed that one. Again, not my favourite. But I'm not saying I didn't like it. Especially I like the intro where I don't remember the words now, but I could see myself singing that as it came on. It was very dark. You know, it just felt like something really bad happened in this. Something really bad happened in this series, and yeah, it just gave me the impression it was a lot darker, and that the characters are facing some sort of judgment, and then we got like an evil circle of people in black coats and the guy with the number 4 in his face. You know, to me, it just seemed a lot darker. And something bad really happened in that. So maybe that will affect the opening of number 8. Oh, well, evil start. Okay, we got dark colours again, and we got the same guys from the last season. Okay, so maybe it's not the end of the world then. But they definitely seem to be the focus of this as the bad guys. Oh, right. That was actually a thing. I thought that was just animation. Oh, okay. So maybe these guys are like heroes then. Because in the last one, they stopped the destruction. Oh, red eyes. I mean, why do they always have red eyes? How do you get red eyes like that? Would you want red eyes? Let me know. Dun, 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 dun. I bet it's very catchy. Dun, 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 dun. And they're all fighting each other. They all seem to have some kind of magical power. I wonder what that cube signifies. I wonder what that is. And I like how the title card is actually at the end instead of the start. I mean, maybe because that's the last series. I don't know if there's any more series planned, but because that's the last series, it's a nice touch to put the logo at the end instead of the start. I thought that was nice. Yeah, so I don't know. I liked it, but again, it wasn't my favorite. I think the better ones were the like 2, 3, 4. And then like the last 3, like 6, 7, 8 were not my favorite. But I'm not saying I didn't like any of them because I did. I liked all of them. They were all very catchy. Like for example, the one before I was singing the words at the start. This one was like da 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 da. So you know, there's a lot there. And I think it'd be something I'd want to watch again because I'm curious as to what those damn stripes are on their face. So, guys, please let me know. But yeah, it looked interesting. They got magical powers. They fight against each other. I wonder if anyone dies. That would be interesting to know as well. Don't let me know. Actually, I don't want spoilers. Just so used to saying let me know. Anyway, guys, thank you very, very much for watching this video. If you did like it, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel for daily reactions. Don't forget to drop comments into the comment section to let me know if there's any openings or endings that you'd like me to watch, and I'll be happy to write them down and do them as soon as possible. And yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time, guys.